When you go to a repair shop, there's an expectation that if they say they can or try to fix your broken thing, that your thing will either be fixed or at least come back in its original condition. The owner of this 3DS simply wanted a shell replacement when they went to a local repair shop. It's not a terribly difficult job. It has tricky bits when it comes to the ribbon cables, but that's really the worst of it to make sure you don't tear them. Bear in mind that this unit was perfectly fine before going to the local shop. After many weeks of almost no communication, it came back broken, missing pieces, the hinge didn't work, it didn't turn on, it was said to be so corroded that it didn't work, and then to be told that it would have been too expensive for the shop to even bother repairing. And all the guy wanted was a simple shell swap.
No, this will not do!
Hi, Pedro here, and today I'll be fixing up a client's 3DS and sharing their story. Now if you want me to fix up your retro console needs, head over to renewedgamingrelics.com to get your custom estimate using my gamer's antiquity services. Enough with the preamble, and let's get to fixing. Time to see what's going on firsthand. A little prize inside. The hinge is either missing, broken, or misplaced, as it's all wrong. Not to mention that the part that secures the hinge is broken. Missing start button, missing LED diffusers, missing Wi-Fi slider. Not a great start. A missing battery. I get not sending light poly batteries, but I confirmed with my client that they did not remove the battery after I asked them about it, because the package did have the light poly battery labeling on it. That Wi-Fi cable is not supposed to be there. There's a channel built for it into the chassis. The ribbon cables for the top screen are put in crooked, and while I didn't immediately notice, one of the ribbon cables was installed upside down. If it wasn't for the missing battery, the ribbon cables would be why it wouldn't turn on, but it gets better. This is crooked, and the Wi-Fi cable should come out from here. The mount that came broken under the tape should have gone here. It seems the screw covers were stabbed through to get to the screws, so away they go. I did forget that the top plate slides off here, but no harm done. The hinge is present, but I have a replacement assembly to cover any of the missing pieces, which my client and I agreed to use, as we want this little guy to get back in working order. I spent forever and a half getting in that right fit for the hinge, and the magic of editing spares you that pain. And I had to later redo it so I can properly set the Wi-Fi cable relative to the ribbon cables. Don't force it. Reposition and try again.
Oh my god.
The hinge is kept in place by the top cover of the top shell. Without it, it would slip out during use. There's a small plastic bit that was broken next to it, which could only have been broken from the other gags. That ribbon cable is set right, and the Wi-Fi cable is ready to be routed correctly. Reassemble and test. Nice and straight. Now to properly route the Wi-Fi cable. I've printed custom LED shrouds to replace the missing ones, as well as the Wi-Fi slider. Later, you'll see a new power button because what was in the bag was a poor fit. It can charge a battery, but whoops, I made a mistake and reinstalled the cable upside down. Doing this doesn't hurt anything, less it would have been a ribbon cable that has contacts on both sides, so no harm done. One redo later, and it's a no-go. We have a problem. To make sure that the screens and such are fine, I swapped the motherboard with a Japanese one. It's good! The screens and such are fine, so something is wrong with the motherboard.
Change it!
Fast forward with my head and frame, I'm testing every fuse, fuse array, capacitor, and resistor, checking for shorts and comparing the broken board to the working one to confirm what I find. There is a set of feed-through/pass-through capacitors. These are special EMI filtering guys. Zero documentation on them, and there's no way to tell what type they are, nor characteristics, but they're all shorted after testing them off board. They all surround the FW RAM, which leads me to suspect that it failed, which then caused those caps to fail. Looks like we're doing a full transplant after all.
Change it!
Now, did you notice any corrosion? Because I sure didn't see any. This thing was otherwise pristine inside. Whomever told my client that there was corrosion doesn't know what they're talking about and needs to have some proper basic electronics technician's training, look to repairing some junk electronics, see what corrosion actually looks like, and then gravely apologize for breaking my dude's 3DS. One transplant later, and look, a new power button. Turning it on shows that things are working well, but now I'll have to teach you English off screen. Time to finish addressing the crack with some more CA glue and sand it smooth. It wouldn't be a good test without trying out a few carts. Gotta load in an SD card. And let's see if it likes my US copy of Ultra Sun. The card reader is working, so will it run?
Hello?
And after a while, it likes my US copy of Ultra Sun. Now how about this Japanese copy of Monster Hunter Cross?
Go, 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 go!
Yes, perfect. After all is said and done, my client is gonna have a working region-free 3DS XL, with the only downside being the loss of the Street Pass data. And getting those puzzle pieces these days is very hard. How a repair shop took this unit to do something that takes a little time and mindfulness to have only broken it and lost pieces is astonishing. Now to do a ceramic coating treatment with a fresh microfiber cloth. Look at how that color pops. This is a simple coat that will help protect against UV damage. While it's not the thicker ceramic coat that I do offer, a second one will be applied once this one cures. What happened to this guy sucks. And if you can't do a job, don't take it. If you have low confidence, then express it. Just be honest and upfront. It's not hard. If you want to repair things but don't have the experience, then get some broken electronics and try to fix them. There's always something new to learn. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.